Driver of the Year category. So it'll be for the open wheel class, which consists of 410 sprints, 305 sprints, non-wing sprints, and this driver has won before in many categories. He's won Rookie of the Year, Most Improved. Sprint cars around this part of the area run weekly at Lernerville, and then they run about Sharon Speedway about maybe 10 times a year, and then at Mercer a couple times a year, and also at Pittsburgh a couple of years. And it's really difficult to get a consistent weekly two-night track circuit going. Tri-City's going to open up again this year under Merle Black, and they're going to be running Sunday night, so we'll have another track that runs sprint cars this year. Sprint cars are rich in tradition in this area. We all know that. We all know who's driven them. Jack Sodeman Sr., one of the greatest in the world, is here tonight to honor his son. He raced with Lou Blaney, Ralph Corson, Bill Bannick, the list goes on and on. And this area has a huge tradition of sprint car racing. I'm glad it is continuing. This driver was Lernerville track champion once again this year. He had 5 heat race wins. He had 3 feature wins. He beat Carl Bowser, who was so dominant down in Pittsburgh this year, by 9 points, and AJ Flick by 10. He won at Pittsburgh, I believe he won one time. At Sharon, he finished third in one race. He finished third in another race. And Sharon was getting 25, 30 sprint cars a night because they were paying $3,000 to win or more. And so the competition was coming in from Western Ohio too, from Attica and Fremont some nights. So you have a huge crowd of sprint cars in the pits. And once again, consistency played the key for him. He's always in the top 5, very minimal accidents. And your 2019 Finley Driver of the Year for the sprint cars, Jack Sodeman Jr.
Well, first I got to thank everybody, not only that's here, but the fans and Twin State Auto Racing Club and everything that you guys do. It's I know you don't get a lot of accolades, and it's a lot of late nights, a lot of time. You know, whether you be a track owner, track promoters, people that work at the tracks, or sitting in the grandstands, or you're doing everything, kind of a thankless job, no matter how you look at it across the board. So at least you have one person saying thank you at the end of the year, because I do know there's a lot of work that goes into that. Now it's I do have to thank everybody that voted for me. It's surprising because even to this day I don't see myself as anything except for just a young kid that wanted to race. And now I'm an old guy that wants to race, and I'm going to end up being a geezer that wants to race. That's about it. That's really where it ends up. What's really nice about this award, it's won some races, different Twin State Auto Racing nights, and I've been blessed in that. And one of the only other awards that I've actually won with Twin State was unfortunately the Hard Luck Award. So it's actually nice to win a positive award for a change, because I won about 2 or 3 of those throughout about a 4-year period. I just ran out of things to break and hurt, I guess. So I actually turned around and started doing something pretty positive, and it's nice to finally get an award for something beyond busting my you-know-what. So it's really got to end. It's going to be short. I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I talk enough as it is, so we're going to keep it short and sweet. And I do have to thank my family and everybody that supports me. It's easy to support somebody and stand behind somebody, you know, as a fan, as your family, and people that support you when you're on the positive side. But as I said, I won a lot of the Hard Luck Awards, and I got to spend a lot of sheet time in different times, and to stand behind your family, and you have your kids and wife and your parents and everybody that have to kind of help you through that. You know, that's and the fans were unbelievable at those times, and I'm forever in debt to you for that. So kind of leave it with that, and I just want to say thanks, and we look forward to having a good 2020.
If I could have Cowboy Bob Johnson